Hello, my darlings. My name is Victoria, and this is Veritas Tarot. I am going to do Gemini, your star sign reading for you. I'm using my animal tarot cards, and then I'm going to use my divine animal oracle for you to see what messages wish to come out. If the reading resonates, as ever, I'd be so grateful if you would like or comment and hit the subscribe button. It is simply a beautiful exchange of energy between us. If it does resonate, it is simply you remembering in divine timing the messages that Spirit are giving today. And if it doesn't resonate, it simply means it wasn't for you at this time. There'll always be a reading out there for you at exactly the right time as guided by Spirit. If you would like a personal online reading with me, all the details are in the description box below with a link through to my website where you can book. So let's move ahead with the reading and let's see what wishes to come out for you. I tend to see three cards that tend to come out, and see what's on the bottom of the deck as well. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a Siamese cat on the bottom of all these things. I don't know if somebody has a Siamese cat, but anyway, I used to have one when I was little, but I was suddenly given that. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. What's to come out for Gemini? Siamese twins, Siamese cat. One card, please. Thank you. That was too many cards. Thank you. We've got the Five of Winter wanted to come out. You've got then the Ace of Winter wants to come out. So lots of swords, my darling, lots of swords. And you've got the Magician card that wants to come out on the Eight of Autumn on the bottom of the deck. So this is the overriding energy, the Eight of Autumn. This is the Eight of Pentacles. So, so Pentacles are about Pentacles can represent they're the key to our manifestations, let's put it that way, and they can be the key to closing the door or the key to opening the door to new opportunities for you, new knowledge. It's something that you kind of want to keep safe, and it's something that's important for you. This is the Eight of Pentacles. This parrot has come out of this cage, so there is opportunities for doors to be open from where you're feeling you are right now, which is a slightly stuck energy, with the expansion at this time of your knowledge, of your growth, with learning opportunities. This parrot is sort of looking at this book here. So there's an expansion, whatever that may mean for you in terms of learning and growth that you are considering at this time, but maybe you haven't taken that step forward. The parrot is very intent, very focused on what it is doing. And the parrot also is an animal that talks about listening to understand as opposed to talking, listening to understand, not just to reply. So that's a particular message for you or for someone about taking the time to know that if we listen to understand, there will be a message in there for us. We all act as the universe, God, Spirit's messengers many times in our lives, and there is a message for you from somebody, but there's also a message in whatever you're looking to do at this time. Eight of Pentacles is about really dedicating yourself to the progress of it, and this is the overriding message for it. And when we are dedicating ourselves to progressing, it is not necessarily sometimes about doing, it's more about being and allowing. We are human beings, not human doings. And when we're in the being state of taking responsibility for ourselves, choosing to be happy, to be focused, to be determined, to be forgiving, we are taking responsibility for our state, our energetic presence. And when we are choosing to do something that is creative, that is life force, that is creative life force, like the animals and like the plants, they all create within natural cycles. What we do is we create a momentum behind it, a beautiful, liberated, energetic momentum behind that. And that is the law of attraction. But it means that if you make it your intention and your dedication to focus on your growth at this time, whatever opportunities are out there for your growth, and you are feeling the desire to do that, and you're very listening to understand what's coming in for you and what you can learn from this or remember, because your soul already knows it, then you are creating a beautiful energy space that is the law of attraction. The universe will bring it to you, because if you are authentic in your approach and you are creative and you are inspired by yourself with your approach, then the universe has to bring it to you. Your will becomes God's will. So that is the Eight of Pentacles, and Spirit is saying it's the perfect time for you to do this. I feel that you're slightly distracted at the moment by some form of, it's like a tug of war here that's going on, an energetic tug of war. And these two dogs are kind of playful, but at the same time, there is an intensity to it. So whatever this may mean for you, the Five of Wands is about being in a space where there's could be a lot of mental conflict that's going on within your mind, a lot of trying to understand something from the mind about what is happening. The mind will never make sense of everything, because the mind effectively is the conditioned part of ourself for the most part, the ego part of us that reacts to things. And so Spirit is saying, draw your attention away from whatever this tug of war is at this time. Something isn't working out for you, and it's taking a great deal of energy, a great deal of emotion from you. It is emotionally exhausting. Let it go. Let it go, because there will be no winner in this, because it is ego fighting ego at the moment. But rather take that step back, let that rope or that scarf drop, and then look at it from a place of, just like the Eight of Pentacles, what can I learn from this? It says here, your current path isn't leading you towards the happiest possible outcome. So why not change it? And this is why you've got this Eight of Pentacles in terms of furthering your own progression at this time. Always maintain integrity and compassion, but be alert to the hidden agendas of others. So I talked about integrity. What is your integral approach to life at this time? What is, if you're acting with integrity, if you're acting from your source energy, if you're acting from the place that has an awareness and an understanding and a compassion of a situation, then you are acting from awareness, you're acting from your soul. And then what then happens is you allow the natural laws of the universe to come in. So the Five of Wands is not, it's a place which is giving you contrast at the moment, but it is asking you the question, is this what I want? Spirit is asking you to ask the question, is this what am I expressing myself in the way that I'm meant to express myself at this time? Am I too focused on being right at this time? We all have a tendency sometimes to do that, don't we? We want to be right in a situation. We don't want to be wrong, but also, you know, is this giving you an opportunity? This is all an opportunity for growth for you. This is all challenges or an opportunity for growth. And actually, there are necessary conflicts and contrasts in our life, and those are to help us grow. So, you know, a healthy competition with somebody is brilliant if we see it as such, just a really healthy competition, and that actually it's going to encourage us and push us to further ourselves. So try and flip it and look at it in your mind as such. Then you've got the Ace of Winter, which is the Ace of Swords. And out of interest, the Five of Winter and the Ace of Winter makes the Six of Winter, which is the Six of Swords, which is about movement forward, but movement forward with an assertiveness and an understanding that you are able to receive, and an awareness of who you are and what it is that you are looking and intending to bring into your life. That is the Six of Swords. It is, and it's also the understanding that you don't need to know everything at this time, that there is great knowledge and wisdom in not knowing everything, because then if we knew everything, one, our minds would be completely blown, but two, if we knew everything, we would hold on to it, wouldn't we? Or we'd say, oh, we don't have it now, I want it now, I know I'm getting that. So it is a card about just heading forward with an understanding that this feels right. It always comes back to your feelings, darling, if it feels right. If it's not feeling right, then remove yourself from it. If it's not feeling right, then make another choice and a decision. Your feelings will always be that guiding force within you. So listen to your feelings right now. The Ace of Winter the Ace of Swords. Swords are about communication, clarity, sort of cutting through, cutting through the darkness. They're also, because they're about words and communication, they're about ideas, they're about inspired ideas, things that you may be receiving at this time, inspiration. And that's where you've got this Eight of Pentacles, about then focusing on that. What inspired ideas do you have at this time? What is inspiring you? What do you wish to do? Spirit is saying, reach for it. Now, this is bamboo, and bamboo is the first year it sleeps, the second year it creeps, the third year it leaps. And Spirit is saying you're ready to take that leap now, because there has been within you a lot of growth that's been happening behind the scenes, underneath, where you haven't maybe have noticed it per se, but you're feeling it more. This is maybe why you've come for this reading. You're feeling that you just need that reassurance that you're about to make the right move, the right step. And, going back to this Five of Winter, you could be in an environment where you're just not comfortable with those that you are working with. It is too an aggressive, egotistical environment, and you don't want to be in that space anymore. And you actually want to branch out and do something on your own. This is the Ace. This is the one. And Spirit says you can reach for it. You are ready. Be prepared to be flexible. The bamboo is about being flexible. It bends with the winds of change, but it can do that because it has built very strong foundations, roots for itself. And the panda is a symbol of good luck. It's a symbol of good fortune as well. It's a symbol of the contrasts that you have had in your life in order for you to know what path, with this Eight of Pentacles, what path is your spiritual path. And even if it's not a spiritual path for you in your mind, but what path you feel most guided to go on at this time. And Spirit is saying there is good luck and fortune and blessings there for you if you were to reach for the next step of your journey. And it says on this card, implementation of your brilliant new idea may get off to a rocky start, but keep going. The challenges will help you refine your plan and reshape your goals into something even better. So within this Five of Winter, Five of Swords, what challenges, I come back to the challenges and the contrasts that you face and what growth you had from them. All of your past is necessary in order for you to reach now in your present to what you're wishing for in your future. Everything has taught you something. And then you've got this wonderful Magician card, the Unicorn card here. There is magic in the air, darling, something that you feel could not possibly be true, something that you can't even almost possibly imagine could possibly happen. And this is a reminder for you with the Unicorn that synchronicities, coincidences, the magic of things happen because you caused and create it in your universe. You are the universe. The universe perceives itself through your eyes. This is the essential life force within you, source energy. And so you have the power to cause and create. And when you have the power and you use it within the awareness of knowing you have it, it is incredibly magical. So when you think the thought of what you are hoping to manifest into your life, and you embrace it and envelop it with the feeling of it's already happened, that is the language of the universe. It's the language of love. The universe has to bring it to you. You are speaking the language of the universe because you're saying it's done. I'm feeling it already. And your body doesn't know any different to reality in terms of what you're telling it. So you are willing it energetically towards you. Remember, we're simply energy. Now, the horse I just talked about, well, I know this is a unicorn, but it's a sort of combination of magic and the horse, isn't it? And the horse is an animal that isn't very grounded. It's very confident. It's able to cover long distances. It is very supportive. This is who you are. And on a good day, when you are galloping full steam ahead with intent on that free spirit approach and what you are loving to do, then you are creating a beautiful momentum of liberated energy there. And I said in the daily reading, go to the furthest gate, go to the furthest gate, keep stretching yourself, go to the furthest gate and use your spiritual awareness that you are connected to all of this, all it is, and you are manifesting as energy. And if you are manifesting positively, that's what you're going to attract towards you. If you harness that spiritual power, then you're unstoppable and you can cover any terrain. So this is a really, don't get too bogged down in what is you feel tied to at this time, but more take that wider approach at this time. And this is the magician. And the magician is also a reminder for us that we only receive within the limitations of our beliefs. So what you believe, you also receive. But if you believe there is magic in the universe, if you believe that you are causing and creating, you will attract that into your life. So it's a beautiful reading for you, my darling. I'm going to pull you one of my divine animal oracle. It does say here, there is magic in the air. So this is, again, like the Eight of Pentacles, this is the perfect time for you to reach for that furthest gate, to stretch yourself to that furthest gate. There is magic in the air. You can manifest everything you need to be successful. So let's see what other animal wants to come out from the Divine Animal Oracle. You've got the honeybee, reciprocity, and you've got the equality, the seahorse. I'm going to talk about the lovely, lovely, lovely honeybee. Do you see this picture here? You are attracting to you, okay, that which you are thinking about at this time. The bees are attracted to the flowers because of the honey, because of the nectar, not the honey, the nectar. So this is a message, as a lovely, beautiful little saying. The flower doesn't dream of the bee. The flower blossoms and the bee comes. So those that you need on this journey will come to you at the right time for you. You just focus now on your self-growth, on your blossoming at this time. And the honeybees are, you know, they do everything instinctively. It talks about community, as I said. It talks about doing things for the good of yourself and for others. And it talks about a like-minded community who wish to serve at this time. And it's also about that reciprocity. It's about that energy of giving and taking. So what you have given out, you are now receiving. And I feel this is beautiful where you are right now. But it is also about the balance of giving and taking. And I want you to think about with this five of winter, about when you have maybe felt uncomfortable and out of balance with a situation that was taking up too much of your energy. It was exhausting, your time, your energy, your peace. And sometimes it's best just to let go of it. Let go and feel the peace, to releasing it all over to the universe and saying, thank you. Do you know what? You can just take care of this for me. Actually, I'm going to focus on my self-growth. And when we do that, when we let go, and we let God and we surrender, something extraordinary happens, because in the surrendering of it, we allow ourselves to step away from the ego and step into a state of awareness. And with the state of awareness and the surrender of it, you then allow your intuition, your divine wisdom, that inspiration, that realization of things to come through for you. And then it allows change conditions, energetic conditions in your life to change. You vibrate at a different level, and then you are attracting these bees towards you. So if there is something that you feel that you need to say sorry for, then say sorry for it, to release it from your energy space as well. If there is somebody that you need to forgive them with the understanding that people are basically doing the best they possibly can at the level of consciousness and awareness that they are, and none of it is personal, and release it then and forgive them, because it is effectively, forgiveness is a huge act of self-love, but it's also remembering without anger as well. And then you've got this lovely seahorse. Stop fretting, my darling. Okay, stop fretting and worrying about things. This is this five of winter. It's kind of representative of the five of winter. Okay, the seahorse, lovely old seahorse. The seahorse is about the importance of balance, reciprocity, in relationships. If you're feeling out of balance at the moment, it is probably because if it wasn't for you, this energy, this relationship, whatever this is, this work environment and relationship, whatever it is, wouldn't you feel it wouldn't be in your life. But it's about you releasing that responsibility on yourself and expectation that if you weren't to give it energy, it would disappear. Well, then maybe it's meant to disappear from your life. Maybe if this is a work thing and you're giving too much to an environment that is not appreciative of you, then you are being shown that maybe you should be focusing now on other things that are supportive for your growth. So, and it's okay to let people and events and situations and environments leave your life that don't make you feel great. It's a time because it then allows you to step into a place of self-love, self-awareness, healthy boundaries, which allows your vibration to rise, which means that once you start to treat yourself that way, you're then attracting in others that will treat you the same. You attract what you resonate. So have a think about the space, that 5 of winter space. What energy, because we're all just energy and emotion is energy, emotion. What energy, emotion are you vibrating out at this time? What are you resonating with at this time? Because that is the energy space that is attracting in what you don't wish for at this time, and focus on what it is that you do wish to manifest into your life, my darling. That's the Ace of Winter. Whatever this inspired idea or action that you wish to take, it's going to take some work, but it's going to take beautiful work in the right energy. You're going to create a wonderful fluidity and flow. And the seahorse, it sits within water, which is emotions. And so spirits wants you to balance yourself in your emotions and start to be aware of what you're giving and what you're receiving. And if there is an imbalance, then pull back, because it will allow you. And it's about surrendering. It's about surrendering to it and saying, do you know what? It's okay if this is not in my life. It's okay if this person is not in my life. I'm open to uncertainty. I'm open to the unknown, because there is something wonderful and magical ready to happen for you with this unicorn and this Ace of Winter here. Good luck and good fortune, but it can't come in for you while you are resonating with this 5 of Winter, this 5 of Swords energy that's around you at this time. So my darlings, I hope that has resonated with you, and I look forward to doing you another star sign reading very soon. In the meantime, if you haven't already, do check out my daily readings. They are hopefully around about 10 to 12 minutes long, but I'm using a different card deck each time, and they've been great fun to do, and everybody seems to be loving them. So but otherwise, have a beautiful rest of a bank holiday Monday, if it is a bank holiday Monday for you, wherever you are. And I look forward to seeing you very soon. So much love to you all. Bye-bye.